Hello students, in this video I am going to talk about separation of substances, chapter 5, class 6 science. Yes children, in our daily life there are certain examples where we need to separate substances, but the reason for separating the substance can be different at different situations. For example, early in the morning or in the evening where your mom is preparing tea, she usually uses a strainer to remove the tea leaves. She is removing the tea leaves because the tea leaves are not required. Similarly, churning of milk to get the butter is also a very common activity in our homes. So, we separate substances for various reasons. It could be to separate two or more useful substances, as in case of churning of milk, or we want to remove any non-useful substance, as in case of removing the tea leaves, or we want to remove certain impurities or harmful components from the mixture, as we do to remove the stone or husk from the rice or our pulses. So, we are going to talk about various methods of separation now. Hey, what is this man doing? This man is picking out the stones and impurities from the wheat grains. Yes children, this is a very common activity in our homes also, where we are picking out stones or any other unwanted particles from the rice, wheat or pulses. This simple method is called hand picking. This is used to separate impurities which are slightly larger in size and not very large in quantities, as we do to remove the pieces of dirt, stone, husk, etc. from wheat, rice or pulses. In this picture, this man is holding the stalks of the grains of wheat and he is beating the stalks against this solid surface or a piece of stone. He is doing so to remove the grains from the stalk. This method is called threshing, and threshing can be done with the help of bullocks and machines. So this method is very common to remove the paddy or wheat grains from their stalks. Hey, what is this lady doing? This lady is standing at a height, and with the help of this soup she is dropping the grains of wheat on the floor. While doing so, the husk particles and the other lighter particles are separated with the help of the blowing wind. This method is called winnowing. Winnowing is used to separate heavier and lighter components by wind or blowing air. So this is very common method in villages where husk particles are removed from the grains. When your mom is about to prepare tasty puri for you, she usually uses this sieve to separate any unwanted particles from the wheat flour. So this is a simple sieve to remove the unwanted particles. Similarly, this is a very common activity we see where construction of any building is going on. This labor is removing pebbles and stones from the sand with the help of a big sieve. So sieving is another method of removing impurities. This method is used to separate very fine or tiny particles from larger particles by passing the mixture through a sieve. So this method is used to remove impurities from wheat flour or removing pebbles and stones from sand.